Oh, hey, Sir Jason. I heard what happened today. Yeah, I know, Troy. My bailiff Hong Kong Earl Richardson got shot in the legs and feet, and now he's paralysed, and now Mr Noah Alfonso Stitch had got run over by a train. What is there to say, really? No, not that. Look!
Welcome to Toyland Nightly Evening News. I am your host Jazzy Charles Smiles. Tonight's story has got to be that troublesome Sir Jason Allen Hatt cheerful octopus.
Troublesome? Me? Heh. Looks like, little brother, you're in some deep shit. Don't you dare finish that sentence, Troy. What? I was going to say shite. Phew. I thought you were going to say something else for a second.
He's the one that probably murdered and killed ex-Toyland Trials courtroom CEO Deputy Mr Noah Alfonso Stitch, as well as Mr Jordan Dart Pip from the Laughing Narwhal pub bar. This public law and order pop tropican hero magistrate thinks he brings justice to our land. I say no. He probably plans to attack our beautiful Toyland city next, along with a gang of villainous pop tropica crooks.
Attack Toyland? I would never. Besides, I stopped basically on these Pop Tropica crooks anyway. Even though I didn't stop Rumpelstiltskin or Evil, but that's beside the point. You failed to stop a goblin like Rumpelstiltskin, and even a robot's leader such as Evil? Wow, little brother. You got a lot of catching up to do, even if I do say so myself. Troy!
Some people say he is a true honest hero defending the world against vile and evil pop tropica villains such as Dr. Hare, Myron Van Buren, Director D, Black Widow, Binary Bard, Mr. Silver, Captain Crawfish and Zeus twice. My guess he probably hired those thugs to destroy Toyland next. So I leave that up to you faithful viewers. Sir Jason Allen Hatt threat or killer? Call 555-7632-8710, or vote Sir Jason is a public menace murderer after this news report is over now.
But what Sir Jason Allen Hatt didn't know that Mr Jordan Dart Pip did survive. He just had a stand-in stunt double on duty that very day when his stunt double got shot, and he was busy making mouldy disgusting biscuits. And there he was still singing his heart out to customers whom came in for a quick drink of ale.
Oh, you drink your gin and you laugh with a grin as you go to the Laughing Narwhal. Such a joyful place where you can't find race. And then you drink a drop. You sip your gin as you drink your pop, and you eat your biscuits too. And that is the most delicious thing that you would rather do. Ugh. I knew I should have stayed home today.
But what happened to both ex-USA President Donald John Trump and Wayne Thumper Barker, you might ask? Well, we're about to find out what happened to the two of them right now.
And then after I took out the bacon, I realized it was expired. And then I had to run to the bathroom, unzip my panties to see if I accidentally pooed in them, and then I realized I made a huge mess. And not like those messes that you make down at Taco Bell. No. I spend most of my time changing underwear after underwear after underwear. But I think I need to see a doctor about my diarrhea. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Wayne Thumper Barker? God, please just kill me. Man, I cannot believe they stripped me of my hair and my tan. I mean, I spend most of my time working that tan. It's not my fault they don't like tans in prison. And why am I saying tan a lot? Unbelievable.
Howdy there, big boy. I'm Monica Jean Rosemary. And I was wondering if you would like to mingle with a girl like me.
Monica Jean Rosemary? You mean the prisoner that ended up clogging a toilet back at school because you didn't finish your homework?
Precisely, that's why I was here for, dearie. Now, how's about a little action I like to call soap dropping? You interested?
No, I do not want to play something called soap dropping. Please, have mercy, I beg you. Somebody, anybody, help!
Meanwhile, at the scene of the area where Mr. Noah Alfonso Stitch met his demise.
Huh? Jiminy crickets! What the heck happened here? Ugh, that must be the body Stuart asked us to pick up. Ugh. He's right. His auntie did pass away the same way. Gross. Come on, let's see if we can take her to the Toyland hospital and see if Dr. Victor can fix it up. Yeah, whatever. I believe in freedom, so why the hell not?
And so,
How are you feeling, Mr. Noah Alfonso Stitch? What happened? Where am I? Ugh, the last thing I remember was at the Toyland train station, running away from someone. But I cannot seem to remember whom it was. Turns out that you have amnesia, Mr. Stitch. Why don't you take a little walk and see if you can get your memory back? That's probably one of the side effects of amnesia. Either that or I'm a really bad surgeon, but I don't know. Just make sure you stay away from Sir Jason Allen Hatt. Sir Jason Allen who?
Can I help you, sir?
Mr. Noah Alfonso Stitch? Is that you? The news fortune that you passed away. Sir, I don't even know who that is. Can you just get me a glass of water and maybe even a lobster? I'm suddenly in the mood for lobster. I'm sorry, sir, but we don't sell lobster at the Toyland Stupendo Restaurante 2.0. But we do have the special of the day, if you may be interested. Okay, I guess I'll have that. Alright, here's your special of the day. Penne alla pesto. Bon appetito, sir. Alright, thank you, waiter.
5 minutes later after eating.
Must have been something in that pesto. The colour green. I haven't seen the colour green since.
At that moment, Resurrected ex-CEO Deputy Mr. Noah Alfonso Stitch's life started flashing before his eyes.
Alright, class, let's start the day with an easy math sum. Now, what is 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 equal? Come on, children, don't be shy, just give it your best go. Huh? Now, who could have run late at this time of day? Mr. Noah Alfonso Stitch. Of course. You're tardy, young man.
I'm very sorry, teacher. I just took a little sleep in, that's all.
Well, never mind, Noah. Now sit down. We can discuss about this after class. Yes. Can I help you, young man?
Yes, you can. Some students made fun of my backpack, so I told them to suck it up and punch them right in their nose so they wouldn't stop bothering me. And also, I swapped some of the book covers around because those book covers was so retro and so stupid looking, I felt sick just looking at them.
Young man, we do not beat up students in the public library. And for that, I am calling your teacher. You are in a lot of trouble, young man. A lot of trouble. Just as soon as I help this book borrower customer out. Now, you said that you wanted this book. Is that right, mister? Oh, just call me St. Nicholas, Terence Maurice Thomas, local Toyland librarian.
Later on this day,
Your child has been nothing but complete unacceptable behaviour, Mrs. Stitch. For this whole day, he's been doing nothing but muddle up the books in the private library, beat up a couple students making fun of his backpack, and even messed up one of the science potions in the science school laboratory that it exploded and messed up my hairdo.
I know, but what do you expect? It's how he acts.
Well, I heard enough out of him. He's expelled from this school before he could do any more harm to this classroom and to himself.
years later Mr. Noah Alfonso Stitch grew up to be rich, wealthy, smart and also power hungry, and got a job as Toyland trial courtroom CEO deputy.
Great to have you on board, Mr. Stitch. We're ever so excited to have you on as Toyland Trials Courtroom CEO Deputy of this entire program. Thank you, Mr. Sir Ace Jerry Mollard. Please, don't call me Jerry. That name disgusts me. Ugh.
But however, years later, after getting married and having 2 children, all the power got to Noah's head, making him evil, bitter, stern and yes, even strict.
Mr. George Richard Trevor Malcolms, you're fired. What? Sorry, Sonny, but you're gonna have to speak up. I cannot hear you. I think I'm going deaf in my old age. Or did you say that I'm hired? No, I said you're fired. Now get out! Oh, thank you, sir. I won't let you down, I promise. Ugh. Idiots these days. What do I even hire them for? Unbelievable. Now let's see. What popular shows on Toyland TV I could screw with so I could get a lot of cash out of this job. Judge Sir Jason Allen Hatt. Perfect. Of course. Now I remember why I was at the train station. To get rid of my cursed arch nemesis Sir Jason Allen Hatt for doing away with me. And his cursed bailiff and sheriff, Sergeant Co-Captain Stuart Thompson Barker too. When I get my hands on them, they're gonna be so sorry. Can I get you anything else today, sir? Like a fruity beverage with a glazed cherry right on top? Huh? You got your memory back. Of course I got my memory back. What do you expect? Oh, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. Now to slink away into the shadows, like I was never, ever here. Hey, do you know that guy over there? No, I don't eat tuna on rye. I prefer eating salmon on rye. I knew I should have went out with my wife instead of this forgetful old coot of a man.